everybody's wrong. Rewrote the song. Thoughts become action. Tell me what's happening. What's your mind wrapped in? Wrapped around. Wrapped around. Wrapped around.
Hi guys, welcome back to Click, and this is Im, and today we're doing a special unboxing of the new Galaxy S7 Edge. Now this is a little bit of a special unboxing as this is the North American Octa Core version of the S7 Edge. Now as you know, in the US they got the Snapdragon 820 variant, but here in Canada we actually received the new Exynos processor, which is the Octa Core 64-bit version. So I'm really excited about cracking into the box and seeing what's inside, as well as running some tests and seeing how this compares to what I've been seeing on the Snapdragon 820 version of the S7 Edge. I'll also do a quick comparison for you guys to check out the GS6 Edge Plus, so you can see the difference between the two phones, as well as the color difference and the size comparison. I won't get into the software too much because it'll get too long, but we'll just do a basic physical comparison of the phones, okay? I also got a nice surprise. I wasn't quite expecting this, but Rogers here in Canada also was nice enough to send me the Gear VR to accompany the S7 Edge. I actually thought that I wasn't going to be getting it as I didn't do a hardware upgrade with them. So that's great news. I'm really happy to see that, and we'll get into that on another day. So anyway, let's get into this and see what we find inside the box. So just a quick overview of the box itself. I had a SIM card attached here, and upon removing it I've damaged my box, which has really pissed me off. But anyway, that's another story for another day. So this is just the information regarding the model. So the model here is the SMG 935W8. Okay, and it's made in Vietnam, and on this side we just have the black onyx, which is the color variant. Okay, and on the back we've got some detailed specs. We've got 4G LTE Cat 9, it is now, wow. And we've got the 64-bit octa-core processor I was talking about, 4 gig of RAM. We've got a 12 megapixel camera in the back, which is also different from last year. 5 megapixel in the front. We've got the waterproofing, dust proofing. We've got wireless charging from last year, and this is 32 gig memory version. But we do know that now Samsung has added back the micro SD card support, so we can go up to, I believe, 200 gigabytes for micro SD, and we can also put apps, as well as, if you are really interested, you can actually convert the SD card and combine it with your local 32 gig on phone memory and turn it into one huge drive. But again, that's a video for another day. So let's get into the box and see what we have. So this year Samsung changed up the box experience, so when you unbox it, you open up the flap and you get this beautiful blue interior of the box here, and there, sitting on the right hand side, is the gorgeous S7 Edge. So let's just set that aside here, and then we'll get back to it and we'll peel off some of the plastic that's on it, okay? So getting in under the cover here, we've got your usual books and shit. I'm not going to get into this really. I mean, do you guys really need to see this stuff? I think everybody has opened this and seen. You get your SIM card, your usual global lock code stuff, a few instructions, and other crap that we don't require. Okay, we've got your fast charging wall wart, and here we have your micro USB. Again, micro USB, no USB Type C, but for me that's good. I got tons of these cables, I got tons of chargers, and that works out better for me. And this little thing here is something I was really excited to see. This you can plug into the bottom of the S7 and connect any USB device. You can either connect to another Samsung or device, or you can connect it to a hard drive. You can insert a SD card, a USB memory drive, and upload stuff, view videos, pictures, etc. right from this little device. So that's great to see. I'm really glad Samsung put this in. It's nice to see phone carriers actually putting extra stuff inside the box. So far we've been seeing stuff being removed, so that's great. And there you can see the headphones. I'm not going to bother to take those out. I never do anyway. I never use them. They're white. They're not purple. They're just in a black case. And you've seen those on other unboxings anyway. So let's get into the phone. Let's just get rid of some of this stuff here, okay? Just give me a second here. Let's get this out of the way here. All right. So here is the phone. And I gotta say, guys, the in-hand feel here is absolutely fantastic. I mean, I have the GS6 Plus, and it does not feel anything like this. This feels so good in the hand. It feels like, you know, it just feels like a really well-made soap bar, as odd as that sounds. But this feels absolutely beautiful to hold in the hand. And the black onyx is a true black, so it really does look nice in terms of reflection off the light. So I'm going to bring in here the GS6 Plus. Okay, and this is a side-by-side comparison. Now the GS6 Plus is a 5.7-inch QHD display. We've got the same 4 gig of RAM. This one's a 64 gig variant, and this is in the sapphire black, which is more of like a blue. A nice color, but still, I personally prefer this straight black. So I'm not a huge fan of blue on phones to begin with, but anyway. But as you can see, the back is not curved, it's just flat. So holding it in the hand, it's very sharp. It's very hard to pick up off the table. Okay, it's really hard to grab it, and this one already I can tell that it's much easier to grab from the table. Now this is quite a bit bigger. Let's just close that. So you can see it's wider by a few mil, taller by a few mil, the GS6 Plus. And as we know, the camera hump on the back does stick out quite a bit. This is a 16 megapixel, this is 12. But the technology in this one has changed, and this is supposed to be producing much better pictures. Based on the reviews I've been watching, it's showing some remarkable quality in terms of picture production. And on the bottom here, we've got a very, very similar layout. Okay, again, just slightly wider. And on the sides, let's have a look here. Now the metal band looks almost the same. I would say even on the GS7 it looks a little bit thinner. But the lack of having a curved back glass panel is making a huge difference in the in-hand feel. Now we've got the normal fingerprint scanner here. Okay, we've got your capacitive buttons on each side. Okay, and on the top here we've got your usual camera. And on the very, very top here, this is where the slot for the SIM card and micro SD card. And here it's just a SIM card, no micro SD. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to get this to focus a little bit. It's not really working for me, but anyway. So there it is, guys. There is a comparison and unboxing of the Galaxy S7 Edge and a quick look at the GS6 Plus. Please do leave a comment if you have any questions. I'll be happy to try and answer them for you. And if you have any other questions, or any other requests on videos you'd like regarding these two phones, please do leave a comment, and I'll be happy to try and make a video or answer any questions. Please do subscribe. Thank you for all those that do follow and watch. We do appreciate it. And again, this is Im checking out. Take care.